Morning everybody, welcome to another weekly Premiership Roundup with my boys, number 2 Terry, afternoon Terry.
Afternoon.
And the main man again because
Cheers, mate.
Big Simon was poorly last week. How you feeling?
I'm very much better, thank
Much
you.
better, good. Much better. Yeah,
What about a hangover?
No, that was from Seville, that was a week before.
yeah, we missed you last week, I must admit.
Double hangover.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, no training you, yeah.
Good trip?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So we're back to my number 2, number 3, and I
It's down the lane, didn't it?
want a big shout out to Foggy. He's my number 99. he said,
Yeah.
he says, I don't want a number Webby, just leave me at 99. So
Spurs get on.
Foggy, they've done all right.
Right. Number 4.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay.
Let's sit in front of you in the league. Right. Week commencing Saturday, 4th of
I
November.
think you might be wrong there.
What?
Wow.
I know.
What?
Alright, sorry, just check.
No, come on then. If you think you know Big Ed. Come on then. Come on, what's he saying?
What?
No, what you said might be wrong. But you're smiling there, but you got it wrong. Come on, you messed up, haven't you? What's wrong then, son? No, don't look at your phone. Don't look at your
Check
notes.
our iPads.
Well,
Yeah, check out iPads.
so you want trainers and iPads, have you?
Yeah.
And we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim, get these 2 Muppets sorted. I tell you, it was good when we had
Oh,
Kevin.
you're monetised now. I want to see the bank
When
balance.
we had Kevin and Sean last week, they were really good, yeah, enjoyable. Now you 2 come back, haven't you?
Comedy of errors.
Comedy. I'll give you comedy.
BT Sport are after us, mate. We can make a move, couldn't we?
Telling you.
I'm good at Sky Sports, yes. They double the money.
Babe Station.
Do you know
They
what?
want us all, mate.
I think this is truth. I think it's gone that good these last few weeks. And we performed from April the 28th when we first started to now we changed it around. I do think we're quite professional now.
That's because we're not pissed now. It's been a pub at 3 in the
Yeah,
afternoon.
exactly.
Yeah, but no, that's not blowing our own trumpets. I just think because we know what we're talking about, so hopefully, then we know how the routine is. And I think it's getting better, and I think we're enjoying it more. Right?
So
I certainly am.
And I just want to say that for these bits of paper, Webby, like my mate Aaron Sharp, he said that you should get us iPads.
Aaron, I'll sort it for you one day. I ain't get paid. There's nothing coming over it. Look, I got me book. I got me booking pad. They want to do on a bit of paper. They want to be unprofessional, but I'm a bit more professional. And I got me bins in as well, all right? So stop moaning, you 2. Let's get on with the show. This is what the people want. They want the views. We want the views, and we're going to. We want to try and get this. We want to spread the news from us here in sunny Tenerife. 2 great lads, and this little boy here know the football. We want it to progress, all right? We want to push it to more people. So help us, all right? We want you to help us. Let's start talking about the football of this week. Got some great games to talk about. Right, Saturday, 4th November. We know what's going to happen. He's going to have a go. It all started at Craven Cottage, Fulham 0, Man United 1. Did you watch the game, boys?
Yeah.
Go on then. Give me a verdict.
I thought it was one of the poorest games of the season, to be fair.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really poor game. United had 55% possession, Fulham 45. And I'm sorry, John, Mr. Breen, but mate, you were poor, Fulham. You know, like, I don't know, 18 shots, 2 on target.
I've got 3, which only depends which site you're looking at. I've got 3 on target. Yeah.
But I thought the second half can't get any worse.
Yeah.
But in my notes, we've been put there's no change from the first half. This is a very poor game, you know. And again, United 12 shots, 5 on target,
Yeah.
55% possession. Fernandez nicks in the 91st minute.
Thanks to Fulham's defending.
It was a good goal.
He
Good goal.
deserved to score.
No, you're
I
probably
think
right.
the draw was voted a fair result.
Yeah.
Rosette, last kick, just last
Kick it
few
out.
minutes.
Kick
Rosette,
it out.
what were they doing?
Crazy.
About 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it was a poor game.
I'll tell you what I thought-
think Fulham,
Yeah.
since they had the bust up with Mitrovic,
Yeah.
they didn't replace him. They went and signed Jimenez.
Yeah.
The poor geezer, he's had a fractured skull.
Yeah.
He ain't scored for God knows how long.
No.
You know, you've got him cheap.
Yeah.
You sold Mitrovic for 45 million. You bought him for 5.
Yeah.
Where's the brains
14
in that?
isn't it? Yeah.
Where's the brains in
I
that?
know. But I'll tell you what I thought was good. Again, I like the tendencies in fact. I thought the fans behind that goal, they never stopped singing, did they? Man United, they're thinking, well, we can't sing because we're winning. We might as well just sing, enjoy yourself, and have a couple of sherbets after the game.
Yeah, because they're there anyway. They're all from London anyway.
Exactly.
So they didn't have far to go, did they?
Why have you 2 Muppets got to pick on Man United all the time? Eh? Yeah, you know, don't you? All right? Yeah, you pick on your Tottenhams, my mate Foggy. When you come in January, we'll
I
start.
can't wait to see Mr. Foggy.
Hey, Mr. Foggy. Hey, right.
No one's picking on Man United. Anything else to say about Man United the weekend? There's all this crap about Rashford, right? All this crap, he was dropped, he was injured and whatever.
Because he had a birthday party.
Yeah, it was his birthday.
Was it?
He's not out bang on it, is he, right?
No,
He's gone
no.
out for maybe a meal or whatever after the game.
Yeah.
Derby night, Hyde night.
Yeah? So, he's gone out. I'm not being funny, when George Best was playing for Man United, and he was on the lash probably before the game,
Rodney
half time and
Marsh,
after the
Rodney
game,
Marsh,
and all that mob.
Stan Bowles.
Stan Bowles.
Right? Were they whinging about George Best being on the lash?
No.
Right then, so,
It's all, yeah, but the reason why listen, it's all social media now. You've got
can't do
Instagram,
nothing.
you've got Facebook, you can't do nothing there.
the way
Right,
Rashford's been playing all season, maybe a couple of light hours might buck his ideas up
right,
because he's done nothing.
listen.
Going 15, I think it is.
Right, listen,
right?
Muppet number one, listen to me. Let's move off from Craven Cottage. You're doing me flipping headed. Let's move off from Brentford. Let's get on to Brentford. Let's go to Griffin Park.
Game of the day.
The game of the day, Griffin Park, take on West Ham.
Game of the week.
And they
Game
beat
of
them
the weekend.
3-2. I think it was 1-0 Brentford, 2-1 West Ham.
I think it was the game of the week.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great watch. For a neutral.
Yeah.
Not you, Sean Murphy. Or Cam Finley, but
Yeah,
for me,
of course,
it was a great
yeah,
watch.
for West Ham.
It was a good,
Yeah.
for a neutral, it was a great watch.
17,000, 60% Brentford had the possession, which they usually do. 16-4. The 5 yellow cards. There were 7 yellow cards in that Fulham game as well. A lot of yellow cards this weekend.
Yeah.
In the game, a lot of yellow cards. If you noticed. But West Ham 12-2. Again, did you see the game?
Yeah, I did. I think Mopay,
Sure.
first goal in 14 months.
Yeah.
40 odd games, wasn't it?
14 months, 41.
He just got a little bit enough on it to go in, didn't he? I mean, he weren't clinical.
It looked like he was going to miss it, Tel. It really looked like he was going to miss it.
Yeah.
But, no, I just thought, they both took it to each other, and that kudos, he's going to be.
Been saying that. Been saying play kudos.
All the
Great
time.
player.
Because I thought, before he went there, you were going to get him, weren't you?
We're
Like,
slipping
you was
around
going to
him.
get him.
He scored against us at Anfield Friday, actually.
He's got a couple, didn't he, in that Champions
Yeah.
League?
He's looking sharp.
He looks good. If they start him, and I think if they play him and Antonio together,
Yeah.
I know Antonio don't last 90 minutes, but for me, he's still a very
Just
good
keep
player.
Antonio away from the 6-yard box because I think if Ben Rama knocks that one in,
Yeah.
when Antonio got in the way of him,
Yeah.
3-1,
Game over.
different
Game
game.
over.
Sean said that
Yeah.
just now. I said, that's it, you would have went on to win that comfortably, I think.
Easy, yeah, they would have won it.
You know, we always talk about small margins, innit? You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
2-1 up. You could go 3-1 up, an offside or something.
Ball and you need is a shout.
Yeah,
Ben
yeah,
Rama's
yeah.
ball. I mean,
But why didn't someone shout?
I'm sure he must have shot. I don't know. I mean, ask Antonio what
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right, let's go up to Turf Moor. Burnley, we've talked about this before, off air side. They're not looking that clever, are they? I've talked with Sean Murphy and what have you.
No.
They lost it over to Palace on Saturday 2 now.
I think I said it a couple of weeks ago. My mate, he goes to a lot of championship games, and he said that they were well beaten last year.
They were, yeah, for
He
sure.
said they played football on the like they were playing on a carpet.
Yeah, yeah,
He said
yeah.
they were brilliant, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He said now they've come to the Premier League and they want to play the same football.
You can't do it.
And they've lost too many players. They've lost too many players. I think 3 went back on loan.
Yeah.
And they sold Ashley Barnes, which I've said before.
Yeah.
Big
Ashley, yeah.
mistake.
That's why they need someone like him.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
Selling him. That was a bad move.
And I'll tell you, who was the other?
Really
Ward,
bad
where
move.
did he go?
Forest.
Forest, not
Yeah,
that much.
Forest, yeah.
Yeah, so he was went to Forest, didn't he, for a few months? He was
Bad
always a
move.
big number, not big number 10, wasn't
Listen,
he?
there's a big fat fella up north who likes gravy, who's sitting there, and sooner or later is going to ring and he's going to go, Sam Allardyce, yeah, okay, Fireman Sam, I'm coming in to sort you out.
I thought I was going to say Razor Rudder then.
Because
He won't sort them out because it's basically they're trying to play football and they get
which company
nowhere.
wants to do, which
Right.
he's always done.
But sometimes you got to go right, plan B. Just launch it in the box.
Yeah.
In
But some
January,
of these
bring some big
managers,
fellas
some of
in.
these managers, Tal, they don't have a plan B.
No, they don't.
I remember sometimes Arsene Wenger didn't have a plan B.
No.
He knew what he knew for that game
Yeah.
and instilled into the players for that game and no plan B. And
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, for sure.
If they don't start winning, I bet with you now, come January,
Yeah, they'll be looking. They'll be
Allardyce
looking.
or someone similar will be brought in and it'll be a case of, I don't care how we win this game of football.
Yeah.
You just bring a couple of big lumps in, maybe bring back Ashley Barnes because he's
Yeah.
not doing a great deal at Norwich
No.
because they're struggling.
Yeah, they are struggling.
So-
I
Oh,
watched them the other morning.
big struggling there. And they were one of the favourites. One of the
Yeah.
favourites.
Yeah.
They've got a
they got-
slapping from Blackburn the other day.
But before we move on to move on to Everton. If you're watching this, viewing, you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below, and any comments. It is for free. Comments, anything that's obviously my number 2 talking about, my number 3 Simon, anything you're not happy with, you're disgusted with comments you don't agree with, just send some comments. We love it. I'll try and message everybody back. More comments, the better. If you don't agree with anything we say,
Should be on points of view, shouldn't you?
Points of
And
view,
more
yeah.
subscribers, the better.
Yeah, more subscribers are better, and it is for free, so please do. Right, let's move on to Everton Brighton.
I've never seen it.
Everton, they've turned the corner a little bit, haven't they?
Well,
Well, they beat West Ham last week 1-0.
they're not in the bottom 3 at the moment, put it that way.
No,
so.
and they ain't going to be. There's no doubt about it. They're not going to be.
Well, if you saying that they're not going to be. Brighton had 8% possession away from home.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, 18%.
possession.
Yeah.
Now, Everton are the home side. They've got 20% possession. They've had 10 shots on goal, right? And 10 shots and 4 on target. Don't get me wrong, Brighton had 8% possession.
Yeah, I know.
Rubbish shot tally, 7, 2 on target.
Yeah.
Come on, so it couldn't have been a great game. It must have all been played in the midfield.
But those sort of clubs, they're doing that, aren't they? Your Brightons, your Aston Villas.
Yeah.
They're playing some fun. You know, again, your Arsenals. They play beautiful football to watch. But it's that last third. Last third.
in that box.
It's that number 10, just to pass it to number 9 from there.
box, mate.
Just to feed them, what have you.
I'm blaming the keeper. Not being funny, if Pickford never had that little action man arms,
Yeah.
he should have saved that.
Yeah.
How's that gone over him? Brighton's goal. I just cannot understand. He's got arms this big. If he had arms that big, he saves that ball no problem at all.
I'll tell you what, another 6 yellow cards as well, Si.
In that game, yeah?
In that game, yeah. A lot of yellow cards over the weekend, kids.
Weekend.
Yeah, there was a lot of yellow
I'll
cards.
tell you what,
We're coming to the big game. We're at the end.
that Dunk's goal, that volley Dunk scored.
Oh,
It was offside.
Yeah.
Oh, what a great goal that would have been.
Yeah, good
Quality,
shot.
yeah.
Oh.
Shot.
Good player.
He's,
Yeah, I like him.
he's taking the free kicks and
I
everything
like
now,
him,
isn't he?
yeah, I like
He's
him.
got the Alvin Aldo sort of strong when he does it.
He's a player that Arsenal could have done with a couple of years ago.
Well, we're going to go up to the Etihad. Man City. They give Bournemouth a lesson in playing football. They never got out of second gear, and they scored 6
Routine win,
goals.
mate. Routine win. But do you know what I like about City at the moment? They've obviously got rid of Sterling.
Yeah.
They got rid of Mahrez. One
Yeah.
or 2 players have left.
Yeah.
They brought this Doku in,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you what, I'm liking
Wow.
it. Great player.
Oh, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Had you not seen him play before his time?
We were sniffing around him a couple of
Yeah.
years
Where was he
ago.
from?
He's Belgium.
He's Belgium.
Okay.
Played at Rennes.
I don't know.
Is it Rennes or Nice or?
Rennes.
I know he's in France somewhere.
Yeah,
anyway.
don't know.
With Rennes, because I watched him in the Champions League,
Yeah.
Europa League recently, Rennes. Don't get West Ham. Sure, Rennes played
He was awesome.
in Europa League.
They interviewed him.
See the other day,
Yeah.
I've got it written here, unplayable. That's
Yeah.
the only word you can put.
But I saw him as a bit
Everything
more.
went through him.
But now
Yeah.
he's a real deal. Tell you what, he's
And he goes on the left, he can go on the right hand side,
player.
like 2 of the goals he made from the left hand side.
Yeah.
I remember from the right hand side, that one where he danced through.
and his temperance great.
Mate.
Well, the other week when that donkey at Man U was it Anthony kicked him a couple of times. He
Yeah.
just stood there laughing.
Yeah, so
He's laughing. Yeah,
I'll
so
take it.
what?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's respect.
Good for me.
Respect for playing
great
football.
player.
Great footballer.
Really good player.
He can go on to be
He's gonna get-
absolutely
yeah.
massive.
He's going to get better as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
Good
he's
player.
only young.
And who got him? Man City. They do dig him out, don't they?
50 million.
They do dig him
Not a
out.
lot of money.
Hey?
Not a lot of money.
No.
When he's performing like that already,
Yeah.
and he's only just got here,
He doesn't have to up his game, does he? He
He's
just
keeping
plays.
Grealish out of the team now, isn't he?
yeah.
Well, Grealish and Foden, yeah, they're all similar type of players to a certain extent, aren't they?
For me, I think Cole Palmer would have been a better acquisition at City than Foden. I think he gives more. I think he can play right along that front line.
Yeah,
Cole Palmer.
yeah.
He can play in the 10 slot. Well, I don't know if he can do the holding midfield thing, but he can do a lot in that attacking
Yeah.
third. You know,
I think he's going to have issues, Guardiola, because obviously Grealish ain't playing regular.
Yeah.
Foden's not playing regular.
No.
Then you've got the Euros next summer.
both in the
Yeah.
internationals.
Then Southgate's going to, if he's still in a bloody job, Southgate, he's got decisions to make. Do I put these in my 20-odd man squad?
Yeah.
Then again, as you know, Maguire, Phillips, other people don't play regular and they get picked, so maybe they'll be staying
Well,
anyway.
Maguire's playing every game now, so, and he's
They've got no choice.
I know, but
got
listen,
no choice.
listen, you get a chance, you take it.
And he's taken
And
it.
he's taken it, and he's played well. He's playing well. It's very much, we can say what we like, whether you like him or not.
Yeah.
He's done one that hard in defence.
Well, I've always said I think he does well for England.
Of course he does.
I've always said that.
We know that. Right, let's move on. Sheffield United Wolves. Oh, well, I saw bits of that. They scored the winning goal in the 100th minute. Sheffield United, their first win of the season.
Shocking decision, that penalty.
Terrible.
I'm sorry, when you see the lad, that Silva,
He pulls out.
crying his eyes out on the pitch.
Yeah, he was crying.
He's gone to make the tackle.
Yeah.
He's pulled his foot back. The lad thought he's going to get contact.
Yeah.
He's gone down. They've looked at the VAR and they've still given and gone with the on-field decision.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. I'm just sick and tired of this VAR.
Yeah, agreed.
One thing I've written down here is rugby union
Yeah,
and VAR.
yeah,
We watched the World Cup a few weeks ago.
yeah.
Every decision was spot on.
Yeah.
There was no decisions where after the game they're talking about the VAR decisions and they got it wrong.
Yeah.
This technology's been brought in to sort out wrong decisions. It's got worse.
Yeah, that's it.
How can they look at that when every
I
pundit,
think-
every single person you speak to turns around and says
Yeah.
it wasn't a penalty? What are they looking at? I just don't understand it.
It seems Gary O'Neill ain't getting any luck at the moment. I'm sorry.
Every week Wolves are getting to the
Every
plums.
week,
Every week.
something's happening.
And they're a good side. They do some. They're another one. Takes some
What he's
beautiful
done
football.
now, he's done wonders already.
Yeah.
Like he done at Bournemouth and
Yeah.
got kicked out of there for
Yeah,
nothing,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
He's gone to Wolves and he's turned them round. But the way they're getting shafted,
Yeah.
week in, week out,
Yeah.
it's just not on. It's
no.
not on. It's just not because we're going to talk about last night's game, I know, in a minute.
Yeah.
But they got every single decision right last night.
Yeah.
So how are they getting the others so badly wrong, or did they just make sure last night? Is that why it took 12 minutes in the first half and 9 in the second?
Any comments? Any comments from Simon, Terry, and myself? Please comments below, and I'll pass them on to the boys for next week's show.
I think his decisions now is keep the referees on the pitch, keep the linos doing their job,
Yeah.
but just bring in some people.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, not being funny, the gravy train nicking our referees. God knows why, right? Because they're useless at the moment.
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
VAR thing, right?
Yeah, sure.
Keep them on the pitch. Let's go and say to the rugby boys, listen, can we borrow your VAR people?
Yeah.
Because they do the jobs
Yeah,
properly.
yeah. Or the cricket.
I've said,
Or the cricket.
yeah, of course.
The tennis.
Everything.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
But it's not VAR's wrong. It's the idiots
That
using
running it. Yeah,
but it's only
yeah.
our league.
But
If you
look-
watch all the other leagues, it's spot on. It works fine.
But look, how have you got, right, technology here to here, right? Goal line technology, but you haven't got it here to here. Why can't you have it the whole line?
Yeah.
If you can have it on the goal line,
Yeah,
it's still the fucking... Sorry, it's still the goal line.
Yeah, sure.
It's still the goal line.
Every game now, it's ridiculous.
Well, there's
Every game...
this last week or two, like, there's been a couple, isn't it? You know, that ball.
Yeah, the
You know,
curve of the ball.
And the here.
The ball's always been round.
Yeah, of course
The
it
ball's
has.
never been square.
Yeah, I know. Right, come on, let's move on.
The only thing I would say
Okay, go
before
on.
we move on about that is
Yeah.
the only positive thing I would say about the officials is the weekend had a woman as a fourth official on the touchline. You know, the one who just does that when players come on or puts up the board.
Yeah.
As you know, every Premier League manager or every manager in the league is a bloke. So they're not going to give the woman abuse, are they?
No.
Because they always get the fourth official always gets the grief, don't they? When it
Yeah.
So I think they should have every fourth official as a woman. Because if someone like Klopp or Guardiola or your manager starts giving a fourth official, they go, "What a wrong one! Can you see the way he's talking about what woman on the pitch there?"
Turn it around.
So every game should have a fourth official and a woman, and that stops out the fourth official getting grief.
I think it'll get reviewed. It's got to get reviewed for 24, 25, 100%, isn't it?
Don't have them on the pitch.
Yeah. But I mean, they've got to sit around the table, boys, and say, right, listen, we've got this wrong.
PGMOL. The referees mob, they got with the VAR.
Well, yes, it's got to be reviewed because we can't keep going on this.
But how many times are they going to sit round the table?
I know. I know.
But geez, these fourth officials, going back to them, I think it'd be great to have the woman on the side, and also about a minute before play finishes, they can nip off down, make a few sandwiches, get the cup of tea all ready for the lads as they,
I think it was all serious and take the piss.
And then obviously, cheers, love, lovely cup of tea, that. And then,
but saying that, can I just quickly say this? You know,
we've got to say Jesus Park quick.
Yeah, you know, you said about the woman officials and that. That Emma Hayes, she's leaving Chelsea.
Yeah.
She's got a job in the league. I'm telling you that now.
American manager, isn't she?
Oh, she's going to America.
She's going to be in America. They reckon she's going to be the USA manager.
I thought she was going to go like Forest Green Rovers or a lower League 2 team or something like that.
Forest Green Rovers. Big Duncan Ferguson was there, wasn't he?
My boy plays from.
I'm not slagging him off, by the way, in case he comes down holiday. So don't.
Well, I played there, wasn't I? I played at Forest Green Rovers for for the Jubilee Cup final.
Is that your
But
table tennis competition?
No, you know I can play that. Oh, I captained Bimax. We beat Shortwood United. We played, but it's at Nailsworth Stroud. So that's the new stadium. It was the old stadium, and we beat them on penalties.
Was this in the country?
That was it.
In the country.
In the country, yeah.
Never get a bit of butter on your knife.
Listen, they haven't got a clue. I'm gonna take these two boys to King's Home to the rugby. They're getting in the training ground and everything. They won't know what hit them. I promise
the VAR
you. You
boys.
won't know what hit them. Right, let's go up to this is something that the big man over there is not looking forward to. We're going to St James's Park. It was a 5:30 kickoff job.
5:30
Newcastle United against Arsenal. Before we start, let me just tell you what I thought. I saw the first half. I was watching. And I was going to send you a message. This is truth. I watched Arsenal, that game, first half, and I thought they look so good above Newcastle. It was like men against boys. But I had to go out.
Yeah.
I went for dinner with Tim, Christy, and Webby.
Priorities, mate.
only watched the
First.
Hey?
Priorities.
I know. And I did what, and I thought, God, they look brilliant. It's just different game. Then I missed the game, second half, and I'm listening. And you lose 1-0.
Yeah.
I mean, Newcastle won, Arsenal 0. What happened?
I don't think either team were ever going to score, to be honest. If you could give Arsenal another half hour, I don't think they would have scored.
Yeah.
But Newcastle were never going to score.
No.
Never going to score. And it's all over. It's all said and done with. I just think both. It's here. Look, cages start by both teams. Both looked solid in and out of possession. Both of them looked good in and out of possession.
Yeah.
Arsenal had a bit more possession than them, right? But the defending by both sides,
Yeah.
Saliba, Byrne at the other end,
Yeah.
you know, it was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable defending, really good defending. But
Should have been a few red
55
cards.
minutes gone, right? There's only 2 shots on target in 55 minutes.
Gotcha.
Not surprised. It was all the. I mean, that Havertz I thought was very fortunate to stay on. He didn't make much contact, but
He
intent was there.
definitely could have got a red.
Yeah.
You've seen less ones given, right? What you just said is right. There was no contact.
Excuse me.
Minimal contact,
Exactly.
but the intent
But if he's got to go, Bruno Guimaraes, or what his name is,
should have been on the park. Yeah.
you can't go around
People's elbows. WWF.
Yeah,
Right,
how does he get away with it every time?
Let's get to the goal. Obviously, your friend, what do you call him? Who scored the goal?
Oh, Claire Baldick.
Terrible. Now,
Lost a bit of weight, ain't she, eh? Claire?
but did the ball go up? What was the controversy about that?
Well, they're saying it's inconclusive because the ball is between Gabriel and Joe Linton.
Yeah.
They can't see the whole ball
Okay.
if Gordon is in front of the whole ball.
Okay.
The same as that they can't say if the whole ball was over the line.
Yeah.
And they can't see if Joe Linton handballed the ball to
Okay.
knock it
Gotcha.
to Gordon. And they also said they couldn't see, it was inconclusive, the angle they had, that the push on Gabriel was inconclusive because although he had his 2 feet off the ground and he had his 2 hands on Gabriel's back, they can't say it's a push.
So if it's inconclusive, then they've got to score. They've got to let the goal in, haven't they?
I thought the ball was out, right? I didn't see any John McEnroe chalk dust.
No.
You know, that's what you need, isn't it? But the ball looked clearly out.
Yeah, but Gary Neville showed something on telly today on a small one.
Was he doing a party political
He was showing the ball from the angle that VAR got.
Yeah.
And then there's an angle, right,
Yeah.
where the ball looks so way out.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, and he said, we haven't got the overhead. They haven't got the overhead camera. He said, they haven't got it. He said, but we can use angles now. Now the game's over, we can show you angles where the curves of the ball, it was on the line.
The other thing that does my head in, it's just ball in the corner. Taking a corner.
Outside the quadrant, outside the quadrant.
I mean, what's that? Right, something the ball. And the linesman's going,
because
put it back in there.
Yeah, it looks like it's that obviously part of
the curve. So it hasn't got to be the bottom of the ball, it can be the outside of the ball.
Biggest load of ball is
rubbish.
bullshit.
When we was in school, the ball had to be inside.
100%.
Inside.
100%.
The curvature of the ball could be touching the inside line,
bullshit.
but not the outside
does my head in.
line.
Totally.
And I make you right, that's rubbish, and that's just cheating.
Right.
But they all do it, everyone does it.
I thought the ball was out, and I thought your defenders should have been a bit more.
Yeah, and the goalie. The goalie.
Yeah.
Right, he went too far. But at the end of the day, the game's over, done and dusted. Arsenal 14 shots, 1 on target, Newcastle 9 shots, 1 on target.
But you had about 4 or 5 players just watching it. Why they're
Yeah.
putting the ball in the back of the net, didn't they? No one actually made an attempt to
Crazy. Disappointing to lose the game.
Another 6 yellows. You think of all these yellows, there's going to be a few red. There's going to be a few.
Should have been a few reds in that
Should
game.
have been a few
definitely.
reds in that game.
Right, let's move.
Could have had a
Right,
red.
let's move on to Forest. Sunday afternoon, first game Sunday afternoon. Played the Villa. I thought I know 74% Villa had the possession, but I still didn't think they looked like scoring. I watched a fair bit of that game.
Ollie Watkins was well out of sorts.
Yeah, he was.
I didn't watch a lot of it.
Still, you know, you'd played, to be honest, yeah.
I only watched a bit of it on Match of the Day.
But if you look at the Forest, they scored in the first 5 minutes, in the first half, and the first 3 minutes of the second half.
Yeah.
They were half decent.
Yeah.
Fan base, fantastic, plenty of noise,
But
plenty of atmosphere.
again,
Superb.
right, again, Forest, right? 26%,
Yeah,
5 shots, 3 on target.
yeah,
Villa 74%, 30 shots, 3 on target.
yeah.
It's not good enough.
No.
You know what I'm like about this conversion rate?
It was a lot of middle-
13 shots, 3 on target.
Yeah.
It's got to be 50%.
The Villa was just playing about.
Playing
But
about.
there was no intense. It was
No.
not bang, bang, bang.
Nothing
So they were
going
never going to
forward.
do that, were they?
And
Even
Forest,
Matty Cash out
to
the
be
door.
fair, Forest, when they did attack,
Yeah, they looked good.
They looked like scoring nearly every time.
Yeah, they
That
did.
one year that you
Yeah.
let go. I'm not saying he's ever going to be a Champions League player, but what a player for them.
Yeah.
Here you go,
He
man.
brings
Here you go,
something.
man. United, mate.
He brings something new to them.
It was that. What's his name?
And 1 year.
Yeah, but you're
the big centre
you're
forward.
paid for 70 million. He gets about 8 goals.
What's his name, please? Shut up, you.
You're in up your
How much you can't afford it?
eh?
How much you can't afford it?
Thank you.
He's real team.
Oh.
Real team.
Just put you back to Barnet, cut, haven't you?
He's got Barnet to cut, mate.
What about the Yanks? Sorry, what about the Yanks scoring?
I have finished with him. No, I have finished with him. Yeah, you have to take some better man to keep it down. All right. Yeah. So the team, see, you've lost already. All right.
You ain't
That's why you're
lost.
smiling.
Listen,
Shut up. Let's get on with
Mike's
my
back
show.
there with your syrup.
Yeah.
It's got you a good deal.
Syrup and figs.
Is that? Is that?
It's got you back for a fit. He's only got a scarce one though.
Is that There's a bit of turkey as well. Get his teeth done.
He had them done last time. I think.
Did he? Oh,
The only thing
unbelievable.
about that Forest game
Yeah.
was I watched the first couple of minutes. There was a young lad, the bugler. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He started off well. Apparently, a 13-year-old kid was going to do it.
Excuse me. All right, the pop is in. What can I see your pop is, boys?
It was on Sunday.
Yeah, it's this Sunday. Remembrance Day is this weekend.
So we missed out, yeah.
The 11th.
Yeah.
All right.
It's 12, isn't it?
11th.
Right.
That's when I passed my driving test. 11/11/77.
You always up that driving test place, aren't you? I think he's banging some up there.
Oh, Terence!
Don't touch it, knock your ears out.
Yeah,
What ITV done? I'll take your car up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes anyone's car.
Doesn't mind at all.
As
Hello,
long as-
Mr. Best.
I know him.
Hello, Best. Yeah. I'll look after him.
But going back to that, the bugler, apparently a 13-year-old person going to play the
Was it?
bugler
Yeah.
beforehand.
Okay.
Something happens, they got his 16-year-old kid in. He started off well, and all of
Yeah.
a sudden he sort of lost it,
Oh.
and it stopped within about 15 seconds.
Oh.
So whether he didn't know the rest of it, or if you get a chance, watch it. I mean, fair play to him.
Yeah,
But all the
he had
players
the
were
balls to
hugging him
come out there,
and
yeah.
banging on the head. Oh, it's great, yeah.
Fantastic,
yeah.
that's good stuff. Right, let's move on to the big game on a Sunday after. I always love a 4:30 on a Sunday in the 3-all shoes in my manner. As you see, all the football's on here for the week. Thanks, Jason, for letting us use his frontage and what have you. Luton, who Terry says that they won't get no more than 10 points by the end of the season. Ticket is mob on, and I thought they were superb, Luton.
But I did say,
Yes, you did.
chances are,
Yeah.
Luton will probably beat Liverpool.
Yeah, you did say if there was anybody going to do it.
Yeah.
So, and they nearly
At the
did.
start.
Yeah.
At the start.
Yeah,
At the start of this season.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
No, he did say. All right, Liverpool had 74%. They could have had 2 or 3 from Nunes early doors.
It was one of
But-
them comedy days, starting from the start when he interviewed Klopp. And he said, what do you think about playing here? He said, listen, it's a football pitch.
Yeah.
We've got to play a game of football. We said, half the team got changed in the changing room, half had to get changed into a hotel around the corner. Because they couldn't fit everyone in the changing room.
Is that right?
That's hilarious, isn't it? So,
I didn't hear that.
well, you've got big squads now, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gotcha.
ain't like 12 people
No,
in the changing
no.
room.
Right, yeah.
So I had to go to a hotel around the corner and the rest of the team got changed. But
Well, I thought Luton was super. I mean, the atmosphere was fantastic. All right, they only got what 10, 11, 12,000 attendance and so
It
forth.
was very loud. It was quite raw.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Especially when they scored and they went one up. I know it was only for loan.
Chuonga? Was it Chong, sorry, yeah.
Man United.
Yeah, that's right. In with a barnet.
Yeah.
But the fitness,
Cheech and Chong.
they battled on the side. They battled and battled and battled. They ran their socks
Yeah, they
to the
did. They
ground.
tried.
And they deserved to get a point.
And they were devastated to let when they
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Not being funny, right? If Nunes had his shooting boots on, Jota had his shooting boots on, half time it should have been 3 or 4-0, right?
But he never. And Ollie Watkins never for Villa. But you can't.
No, listen, but I'm just saying.
You can't keep saying
if
that.
we put the ball in the net, it would have been a different story.
I know, but he never.
If you'd have scored early, you would have might have beaten 4-5
Easy, but
where they scored in the 80th minute,
fair play
they
to
put
them.
you under so much pressure.
I did say 3 or 4, didn't I, to you? I said there'd probably been 3 or 4.
Because again, you're going to go. I listen. You know what it is. You know what it's like. It's these stats. Look, possession 74% Liverpool, 24 shots,
6 on target. 6 on target. Yeah.
well, I
I
mean,
Luton were 8 and 5,
I
weren't they?
see Salah hit one like a rugby shot. I see Nunes
Yeah.
hit one at the far post.
Salah was out to sort his one, wasn't he?
Yeah. I don't know what it is this weekend with these strikers this weekend. AK have done absolutely nothing.
No, he doesn't.
Like Salah,
Yeah.
Nunes done absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
No, John
Like
Holland,
Rashford,
Nothing, yeah.
Martial,
Yeah.
whoever. The new boy Man United bought, you know, the big Danish boy. Nothing.
Yeah. Holland.
No,
Not Holland.
Holland, yeah.
Holland.
yeah.
no, listen, Luton, don't get me wrong, they done what they did, that to dig in, they got a point out of the game, which they thoroughly deserved second half, by the way, 100%, but
Yeah.
the theatrics of the right back,
Yeah.
every opportunity was laying down like I've been shot, get him off the
Yeah,
pitch,
yeah.
right? And that's what cost him at the end of the day, because
Yeah.
he went down just before, I think they scored their goal. And he was
Okay.
down for 2 minutes. He
Yeah.
didn't want to go off. He's
Yeah.
gone off, and he says, "You want to come back on." The ref delayed it as well,
Yeah.
bringing him back on. So I think because he went down 2 or 3 times in the second half,
They love. Listen, they
they've had that
love.
time on. It's cost them.
They
Yeah.
love the Premiership to be finished now, wouldn't they?
Oh, definitely.
Because they're
Yeah.
4th in the league, 4th bottom, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They-
They
from what
called
I've
it.
seen,
Of course they would.
I thought they finished bottom by a mile.
Yeah, I agree. We all agreed.
But
We all said it.
from what we've seen with Sheffield United and Burnley,
Yeah.
Luton are playing better than them.
they've got more of a chance to stand up them two at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And,
Right.
and you would have thought Burnley would be the ones to push on.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
But listen,
Free.
we can't be right all the time, can we?
No.
Right, let's move on to the big game of the week, or the biggest game. I
Have we
didn't.
missed someone?
Who we missed?
We missed Crystal Palace today. Who they played?
No, we took Burnley.
We've done that. We beat Burnley
Oh,
2,
is that,
didn't we?
right, okay. I just thought we had mentioned. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Could have been a good game if I'd missed it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
could have been. Monday night, Spurs against Chelsea. Pochettino going back to Tottenham.
I've sussed it out.
Okay.
Chelsea will get top 4
Yeah.
if they play against 9 players every week. Because, what's his name? Jermaine Jackson or Mickey Jackson's brother or whatever up front.
Yeah. Score that check.
Look quite good, right? Playing against
Well,
9
yeah.
players. But it was one of them games where you're watching it at home, and when Spurs went down to 10 players,
Just to tell you the score, it ended up top of the table Spurs, undefeated, don't forget. Spurs 1, Chelsea 4, because of 2 sending offs, lots of yellows, VAR decisions.
But,
You two watched it, I never watched it.
Spurs look better with 10 players against Chelsea's 11.
Yeah.
2 minutes.
And even when Chelsea
About
went
5
down
minutes,
to,
I
so
think.
Spurs went down to 9 players.
5
Yeah.
minutes.
Again, it was the same sort of thing. You're sitting at home thinking, Son could have banged one in.
Yeah.
In injury time, or when
Yeah.
it was, Son went through,
Yeah.
and the keeper made a good save.
Yeah.
They could have put it back to 2-2. But the only thing I'll say
that
about
one's-
Spurs is we had no luck against Spurs, as you know, with the Diaz and the 2 sending offs.
Yeah.
And it's karma. What goes around comes around. They've had 2 players sent off, and it's very hard to
this-
the minute to play
but-
against 9 players.
This one there, you see this, he's had 4 sending offs. And
He's an animal. He's an animal.
Yeah.
At the
That's
end
how
of
he
the day,
plays, that's how he plays.
like,
It will
that's-
cost Spurs again this season.
Yeah.
Definitely. He's not right, that guy, because he plays hard, he plays tough.
It's his teammate.
Right.
He's an Argentinian teammate.
Exactly.
I mean,
it looked like a leg breaker.
Yeah.
And if Fernandez goes down, he might have got the extra game ban.
Yeah.
But I don't know how Fernandez just stood up and took it.
but the goal got disallowed though, didn't it, as well?
Yeah, the goal got to that, and that's what they asked this morning. If
What do
the
you
goal
got? Yeah,
stood,
yeah.
and he said yes, because it's violent conduct, they would have had to have looked at it. and he was still got sent
But
off.
the way this Tottenham manager plays is he said, first
He plays on the
loss,
cusp. He plays on the cusp.
40 plus games, I think.
Yeah, 52 minutes.
Somewhere, since he was manager of Japan. Never lost at home for Celtic. He's never lost at home for Tottenham. When he did the Japan side, then they lost up to the last time. Unbelievable. And he plays that, doesn't he?
Right on the cusp.
He plays
right on the cusp.
If there was five players sent off, he would still play on the cusp, wouldn't he?
If it was, just say Drogba last night, and then Nicholas Jackson.
He got about 5 goals.
Drogba might have had a double hat trick.
Yeah.
Because the way them last 2 goals were when they was all on the halfway line, Drogba would have just beat that every time. And Drogba's so strong.
Yeah.
He would have just gone back and scored.
Well, yeah, too. If you had Usain Bolt on the bloody bench, just bring him on. Little dink over the top.
Yeah,
he runs on.
It's crazy.
It took Chelsea about 20 minutes to realise they weren't going to play
The
through their 9
last
defenders.
manager to play football like that and come unstuck was Kenny Keegan.
Yeah.
Right, that don't care, gung-ho football.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out and I'm going to play attacking football. You had Thomas Brolin, Faustino Asprilla. You had great players then. Great players, and you won nothing. Right? And
Thomas Brolin played for Newcastle. Name was Leeds, wasn't he?
Leeds, sorry,
Yeah, Leeds.
David Rocastle.
But I don't get how. Postecoglou wants to play that football in the Premier League. It's not Scotland, where you can lose 2 or 3 and still win the league.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he's going to come unstuck.
But he says that's the way
fans
to do
love
it.
it. But the fans love it.
Of course, it's
my friends who I've got as Tottenham fans, they absolutely love
Foggy loves it as
going on
well.
over there.
Yeah.
Their fans were superb last night, clapping off their team and hanging
Singing,
around at one thing.
Listen, when Spurs had 9 men, they still looked like they could win the game.
Yeah, for sure.
They really did. And they even had one disallowed.
If you just sit back and you think that's it, let's just stay 3-1 or whatever it was, then you're not going to.
You're inviting the problem. You're inviting the problem on.
Right, listen, we've got to shut you
Very
up
quickly though, did you see after the game when he interviewed the boy Jackson? And,
No.
and he was going, it could be a turning point. I'm thinking, you've just struggled for 90 minutes to beat 9 players, and you're saying it's going to be a turning point. What are they on, these players? Aren't being funny. Chelsea looked bang average playing against 9 players.
Yeah.
Until the last few minutes when that high line, which I thought they were going to start defending in Chelsea's half.
Well, I said to my mates last night, how we only got a point against them, Chelsea, I'll never know.
We got a point in their first game of the season, and when Chelsea played well, they played well, but they played well enough. So a point generally at Stamford Bridge is a good point.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Right, Terry, again, as always, big man number 2. Si, cheers, big
Lovely
man
to
number
see you,
3.
mate.
Glad you're back safe and well. And
Thank you.
Obviously from Seville last week. Terry, you're flying off to Toulouse. Are you home or away?
Toulouse tomorrow.
To lose.
Hopefully to win. Oh, here we go.
That's one of his funnies. Yeah, you've been waiting all week for that. Yeah, I bet you have. But that's brought you in.
I'll let you know next week.
So what's happening? You're away?
Yeah, we're off to Toulouse tomorrow, back Friday.
Yeah.
Going to bring back 3 points and maybe some of them French bed bugs. So,
Yeah, you never know, do you?
Give them to Webby. Don't give them to me.
Well, listen, all I'm going to say is, again, the sponsor walk. We've got, we're into our 3rd sponsor walk. Just to reiterate very, very quickly, I wanted one big one, 500 to 1,000, but it was never going to be because you have to have the police permits and what have you. Impossible. So I said, for my sins, we'll have 3 small ones. We've done 2. Terrace organises the place where to go. We've got the 3rd one a week on Tuesday, which is 2 weeks today, funny enough. And we're going to start off, it's November the 21st, Tuesday morning. We're starting in the...
Queen Vic in Los Cristianos,
Then we're going up to...
which is opposite the market.
Yeah, then we're going up to
Highlander in Parque de la Paz.
And to finish up, as always...
The Hop and Grape and Port Colombo. Just come down, it's 2 hours, it's 3 hours of your day.
Yeah.
Right? 3 hours of your day, just take the morning off work, come down, put your football shirt on, go for a walk, have a few berries, and go out
Catch up with some
and you
mates.
raise some money for
And have a
cancer.
laugh.
What more is it?
And this is the last one I've got.
If your wife can't let you, just give us a tinkle.
And we'll get you
do a
out.
dodgy doctor's note, all right?
Get you out.
So,
Even if you want to join us halfway, actually, we've got Monte Cristo Dave's popping in, 1 or 2 others, locals. And I want to reiterate, we've got 2 special guests coming over, one from England, one from Scotland. We've got Colin, who's got his own YouTube channel, over 4,000 followers, he's coming over special. So he's paying big bucks to come over special to do the walk. And we've also got Mike, whatever he gets called. I think it's Mike or Mick. Big Jambo fan.
We'll call him John then.
We'll call him John now. That's good.
Or Michael.
Or Dave, yeah.
Michael.
He's the Edinburgh Honest Guy. He's coming over special as well. So they're going to be live.
3 hours a day, man. Come on.
It's going to be absolutely phenomenal.
Come for a walk, have a few beers.
Have a few beers, bit of food, anything you want.
A few of my mates, I can't get the morning off work. Just get a life, come down, tell the missus you're coming for a stroll. You ain't got to drink booze.
It's for FACT, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. But also, don't forget, we got the special sporting memorabilia auction. Last day of a bid will be the 30th of this month. TimothyDowd.com/Webby. You see that down below. Check on Facebook down below. Any comments? We love the comments. Whether you agree with Terry and Simon and myself, if you don't agree with us on some of the remarks that we have said, please send the comments. We love it. More comments, the better. That's what the show's all about. And we're going to make this show even bigger. We want it to go worldwide. We really do. It's our passion, football. Where else are you going to get it? From the south of Tenerife, in my manor, in CAIXESBBXXX. So yeah, make a bid. You know what's on there. I've told you 100 times. I'm going to do a special video next week. All the items. I said thank you for all my sponsors and donators. We're trying to raise as much as we can. In my head, I wanted to do €5,000 plus. So let's see if we can do that.
Yeah, but we're going to keep 4, you said.
We're going to keep what?
You said we'll raise 5. We'll just chuck a grand in a tin and we'll keep the 4.
Honestly, God, you've never even
Isn't it?
you've never even like it in your life, have you?
Unbelievable.
I've already got 150 this week.
Unbelievable.
Typical Cockney Scouts, really. Look, right, listen. If you like what you hear and you like what you see,
We've done this for nothing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What are we getting out of this?
side
Love.
the
love of the
passion,
game.
passion for your pal,
Without
Webby,
doubt.
and this is what you do, innit? For the age group that I'm in now, then you got to give me a help, haven't you? And hand. Listen. We'll sort it out, that's for sure. I can't wait for Foggy to come over in January. Foggy, love you.
Let me mid-table by then.
Yeah.
We wrap up because the boss is waiting.
Yeah, the boss is waiting. Anybody want to say hello to?
I just want to say hello to all the lads that are coming over tomorrow. See you Saturday in the All Shoes for the Arsenal Burnley game. About 15 lads coming over.
Is that a 3 o'clock job?
At 3 o'clock, yeah.
Okay, I'll miss it. We'll watch Coventry Stoke in my house, that's for sure. Terry, anybody say hello to?
No, just anyone who wants to come on our walk. Obviously, numbers are important, and the more the merrier, really.
Yeah, we do. So if you want to meet us halfway or whatever, then please do. All right. From Big Side,
Thanks, Webby. Nice to see you back, mate. Nice to see you.
and we'll see you very soon. Terry, as always, big man. Thanks for all your efforts. Well done, boys.
Nice
And you,
one,
mate.
mate.
And you.
Good luck
From
with your
us,
trip.
from Webby,
Enjoy it.
please subscribe down below in my manner in CAIXESBBXXX. I'm in the 3 horseshoes from sunny Tenerife. You take care now.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everybody. Bye for now.
I didn't call him a fat bastard at the start of it this week. Did you miss it last week?
Cool,
We sat down.